Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna be focusing on recovering wealth here. Right, there's many things we're gonna focus on, and there's a lot of really good advices. First, I'm gonna justify myself with something. You know how I like justifying myself, so we're gonna do this right now. I forgot which one. Oh, right, Mr. Moore and who was it? Sitom? With the or guys, you said, why did I put all the buses in the same line going to the heating plant? It's one simple reason why I don't have anywhere to put them. There's like 20 buses, and we have only this storage facility for buses over here. The only other storage facility for vehicles, not other, you know, more or less, let's say other, is in capital city or Koptigrad, and we are building one more here in St. Thomasburg, and they are a little bit far away. So I don't want to focus, I didn't want to send buses all the way to store them. I needed to store them somewhere, and I think the most reasonable thing was, because we needed so many passengers in our heating plant, that it was the best thing to do is to have heating plant, every single bus going there, because they are going on the similar route that they're gonna be slowly going now, and that similar route is involving this bus station where they're stopping. So you see here all the bus lines we have. I can just open the, what's it called, end of the, just take this line. We see how many vehicles we have here, and I can just assign them to these lines as needed. So it seemed like the simple solution. I'm not really that crazy that I would put 17 buses on a single line for no reason. It's just I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I decided to put them on this line, because there was minuscule amount of workers coming here anyway, because the city is not fully populated, so it didn't really matter where we're gonna send the people. Right, so that would be this thing. Build genius ideas. So many things he suggested are really good in this episode. It's yes, the rest of you guys as well, but this wasn't expected, so he shocked me a little bit. He tilted me. Right, so we need to start with this bridge construction over here, which is also perfect idea, because it's gonna take a while to build this. So I can just assign this construction area here to this one and this one, and let trains start working on this, since this is gonna take a while to finish as well, and we don't want this to be blocking any any construction efforts from the other side. I'll do this. This is gonna separate the whole construction over here from the rest of the line. They still are kind of interacting with each other, and that would be over here. Why is it going like this? Unfortunately, it would be good that if I could create lights here, but it doesn't matter. I think they're gonna be fine, because as long as the next segment is free, I can do this. Chain semaphores. Let's do an end of the bridge here and here. So this is created as different segments, so they will be working on this big bridge system independent of the rest of the infrastructure. Next thing, Bill suggested as well. This is really amazing. Okay, the Nisesbro. Sorry, probably I think you said that build will be fine, but so I continued with this. Was this amazing idea that I don't pay attention too much, like JP says. I don't pay attention. I do not pay attention. So this is a really good time for me to start paying attention. And I'm gonna pay attention to what Bill said here, and that would be to put in the electricity supply for the railroads over here. That's a great idea, because we have a unique opportunity to, unlike any other time we screw this up, is to put it as soon as possible. Let's see, it's not really feng shui with any of the lines, either this one. Let's see if this one is better. I'm trying to see if it's tip to tip, if they're fitting nice. Not really. It's not ideal. Neither of these. Let me see one more time on this side. No, it's not ideal. You can see the tips are not touching each other. So this, it cannot be perfect. So it's going to be tilted a bit. Even this is not... I think this one is a little bit better. So let's try this one. I'll do this. I will remove rest of the railroad because we can build it as a one segment thing. Rest of the railroad here and rest of the railroad here, because if I just rebuild the little bit that I have left, it's gonna be a little bit challenging. But this way... Oh, did I screw this over? Yes, I did. I think one other thing I asked you guys, actually, I think Stats mentioned something amazing, that the long station, I couldn't find it. I don't know if let's see if I found it. Under mods, under cargo station, maybe. Let's check this. It's a railroad fuel loading, unloading. So this is one, the small one from Toprus, oil terminal, container terminal, cargo. Let's see, fuel. This is cargo, of course. So what I would need here is a big, long fuel loading and unloading facility. Now this is not important now. Like I don't think I have it here. No, I don't think I have it here. This is a truck loading. What's this? Railway dead end, rail cargo platform, container oil loading terminal. That's for trucks. Something for trains, no. I don't think I have it. So what I'm gonna do now is set this up as if I won't have it. So that would be this and this. This is not going to be built for a while. So this is not going to be an issue for a while. So I'm gonna do it like this. These two things will act like a station. All of this, I will consider it in my head as a station. That all of this, the whole length, is kind of like a station, as previously mentioned. What the hell did I just do? There we go. There we go. And then we have to connect all of this. Is this connected? It is. It should be. And parallel to this, like this. And of course we're gonna have to have exchanger here, and since we're gonna have exchanger, I should leave a little bit more space. So what's the problem? The problem is, this is the problem. I don't like this, that I have to open this every time I'm building something on my own. Mixed semaphores, these are going to be important. Yes, these are going to be important for construction as well. This way. Because we're gonna have an exchanger over here, just a simple exchanger, but from this side perspective, this is like an intersection. Even though it's not going in the same direction, it's still in the same direction, meaning that the trains from here cannot really switch to this side. In like, it's not an intersection. Anyway, that was the point. And but the segmentation or the semaphores are considering it to be they are considering it to be a station. Okay. Continuing on. Yes, while on the, like he said also, while on the railroad issue, complete the railroad for the NATO border. Yes, this is something that I should go bit by bit, because I often forget about this, but I don't think this is my issue alone. I think you guys forget this stuff as well, and this is a really good advice, really good reminder. Thank you for this. So this is perfect. You can see that the left hand side rail is already done all the way to the border, and technically I can even implement this for an electric train to go all the way to the border without interfering with the right hand side lane. Okay, one last thing. Right, loop in the harbor. Why are those ships running in the loop? I have no idea. I noticed this. I thought it was just them. Actually, yeah. Huh. Why are they going in the border? Because they're supposed to go to Piedansk pumping harbor. Is that this one here? Sorry. Is that this one here? Because it looks like it is. Okay, so they're supposed to go here. Why aren't you going there? So let's go individual ships. You're supposed to go there. Don't go there. Well, go here. Whoa. Whoa. Why is this involved here? How the hell did they get here? Where's the second one? Okay, I have no idea. I give up. I don't give up. But what the hell is here? What is this? Why are these ships spinning in circle over here? Okay, question. Question is, do ships go and stop on the random harbors to refuel? Because this would be the only reason why they would even be here in this pool. This one, Soviet border. This one, Soviet border. This one, Soviet border. They're all supposed to go to a Soviet border. And they're stuck in here without going to either border or the pumping station. So, they need to go to Soviet border. So, Soviet border is here. Okay, so let's go. You go there. Perfect. Ooh, this one is still... Oh, perfect. This one is lost. I'm pretty sure because there's no NATO border over here. Right, yes. So in order for him to go to NATO border, he has to go in this direction, and he cannot go outside of these. So this coal ship cannot go to NATO border. So we're gonna go from here, tell them to go to Soviet border, and then unload coal, and then remove the NATO border from here. So no ships to NATO countries. I think this was obvious from the beginning that we can't do this, and let's say NATO border is your next stop. Perfect. Rest of them, let's see, ships here. You need to go here, you need to go here, and you need to go here. I have no idea how they ended up here. I have no idea. So what we did over here, we started exporting crude oil rather than processing it, because even before this we had a little bit of an issue with people working in the in the oil refinery. Yes, oil processing plant. Right, I have a hot coffee smoking, and I hope that you have some. A little bit on the sweet side, but fine, we'll survive. Okay, so well tier is done. There's a lot of people without jobs. I thought about something. Let's see if I can cover some of the things you mentioned. Tom said that we should gradually remove buses, put them from the power plant, actually the heating plant, to the rest of the city, of course. Starts big cities. I didn't say. I don't think I said big cities with the beaches. I meant capital cities with the beaches, which good call from who was it? I don't want to say this. Who said it? You guys said it. I'm sorry. I don't. Right, somebody said, I'm sorry about this, but somebody said the Cape Town. Yes, because of the weird situation in South Africa, because they have 3 capital cities. Technically, Cape Town has beautiful beaches, and I think it could be, potentially is a beach-oriented, tourism-oriented city. Partially, but probably would be one of the most the capital cities that is like most of the all capital cities oriented towards, you know, beaches and sea tourism or whatever. It's just it has beaches. It's wonderful there, weather-wise. So it's a nice city. Right. What else do we have here? Right. Stats mentioned as well for the... oh, I know where it is. Stats mentioned the electricity over here. No, we have electricity in Thomasburg. It should be fine. The people should be fine. They should be fine. We should have electricity, but it's the blinky issue that we have from before that we are trying to resolve at the moment. So the T letter, I haven't used this. I think Aya mentioned this and I totally forgot about this, and I was reminded now that T letter, I should be using T to rotate the buildings. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, this is not a good example. Let's see this one. Okay, is this rotating it? Oh yeah, it is. It is perfect. Okay, okay, this is really good. This made some buildings obsolete. For example, we have this 90-degree transformer stations that we like, and this would be perfect to use it. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Mechanical components while I'm here, that's fine. Nuclear pad, go and finish this one. Perfect. Do we need anything here? Yeah, mechanical components everywhere. So let's go with nuclear pad and nuclear pad. Nuclear pad. Okay, one of the things also, what would this be a solution or not? Questions. Do people go to the closest station, or do they go to the station that offers them solution to whatever they're doing? Why am I asking this? And also, second question is, what is a station? Do they have preferences between bus, railroad station? Is the distance a preference that they have, or is it the type of station? Because technically in this game, parking lots are a station as well, because they can get there to get a vehicle to work, and they do that. Why am I asking this question? Is if we build a, which I'm planning to do in the future, building a parking space for emergencies. Emergencies being heating and electricity production. So most of the cities that we have here, they have both of those things quite close to each other. So having a parking space near the cities, it would be a really good thing to have as an emergency. So then we can just either shut it, like we can even, yeah, I can just redirect the people to go to parking spaces in order to keep the buildings up and running rather than anything else. So we can do that with the parking spaces. So this is one of the things that I'm thinking of implementing from the beginning. As soon as we have a little bit of, you know, Vladimir's being a Soviet version of Benjamins. That's the $100 bills, 100 ruble bills. As soon as we have a little bit more money, I would like to start implementing the oh, helicopter. Oh, we have a helicopter parking space. We should have helicopter parking space. Let's find a new home for these helicopters. Well, let's go like this. Then let's go like this. Right, cars. So for the future reference, I'm planning to build, doesn't matter if they're coal or whatever they're powered by, planning to build the power plants next to heating plants for each individual city. Unfortunately here it's obviously on the opposite sides, but I'm planning to do so close to each other, and then build a parking space potentially in every city. So hopefully even cities will back each other up if possible. I'm not sure. I can build 2 parking spaces in the cities and 1 parking space near the workplace. I know this is not even close. You have to have 3 times more parking spaces in the city if you want your heating plant and the power plant to work properly, to work fully. But I don't want to replace the public transport fully or at all. I just want this to be a little bit of a top off of the workers towards if there's any issues with the public transport system, with the fuel, with the 3 division putting additional fun stuff in the production, in like in beta where our bus is gonna stop, so they have cars and that kind of stuff. Also something like bush pilots, like Mr. Moore's idea, which is absolutely amazing. Bush pilots, or new ideas with helicopters being the front runners for our heating plants and the heating plants and firefighters. We can do that with helicopters as well in the future. We have small helicopter pads that can transport people. We don't have to build these vanilla monstrosities just because we want a helicopter to land somewhere. I mean, we're Soviet helicopter pilots, they land everywhere. There's a fun fact as well. I'm gonna talk about this shortly. I think I talked about this, difference between, let's say, I'm not technical, well, kind of technical. Let's say MiG planes, MiG-29 compared to, I don't know, F-14, F-15, F-16, whatever is comparable version. I know that 15 Tomcats have the twin engines, and I think Does the F-16s have one engine or two, and 14s as well? I think 14 and 16 have one engine, and Tomcats have two. MiG-29s have two, but I think they're different purpose planes. I might be wrong, but that doesn't matter. So difference in the design. What's the difference in the design? In American planes, all the planes are sensitive. Like the engine power of any plane can suck in the debris from the field, from the airfield, from the airstrip. So in order to have operational airstrip, like let's say the carrier or normal military base, they need to clean it often. Americans do. But what Soviets did, when the plane takes off, like MiG, they have gills on top of the engines, and when they're taking off, they suck the air in from above, not from the front of the plane, so the debris doesn't get sucked in, so they never have to clean their airstrip. That probably explains a lot of crashes when they're landing and punctured tires on the fighter jets or something like that, because I'm kidding, it's obviously not perfectly clean. It's not I think it's additional safety precaution to have, you know, air intake from above the engines or above normal air intake, so it doesn't suck in anything from the from the airstrip. Anyway, I think that's enough. I think we can go back to work. Let's see how our construction offices are doing. So we're gonna unpause this game finally. We have a lot of construction that is supposed to be happening here from the capital city construction. So I set up the railroad to be constructed here. Perfect. I set up the electricity hoses to be built here. We just need to connect them, which is also one other good thing which we didn't still assign. We can have this. We can have the power cables cut here. I cut my power cables into the pieces. This is my last resort. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Rotate. So something like this. I think we're gonna make it. The band's gonna make it. This is gonna be fine. And now I need power cables, the big ones. And the big ones. Perfect. Construct the... power cables, construct the big ones, and then we can have from here additional power supply to transformers over here, so we can have the cool transformer station. Don't we have that four-way? I think no. What was it? Who made this? Let's find out. There's a really cool mod in the power substation, power transformer, that has a big entrance in, but we need multiple. We need 4 out. These are all big ones. Do we have... what's this one? Ah, darn it, it's too many. I thought there was yeah, there's too many. I thought there was 1 in and 4 out, but no, looks like this is 1 in. No, this is just a high voltage cables, all of them. This is also high voltage cables. This is 5 into 1. And then we have 10 megawatt, this one. Okay, how many connections do you have? You know what? I would like to have this one anyway, even if it has too many connections. So, well, I don't know. Maybe do we want this one or something else? You know what? No. I think we're gonna go back to basics. I think this one looks much nicer. Ooh, let's use letter T. And rotate it again, and there we go. Something like this, and we would have... yeah, I think something like this would be in order. So let's go to... let's go and level this area up. Claim more land. Claim more land. Claim more land. Claim more mine. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for something smaller. Let me just check one more time with these. Why does it reset all the time? I don't like it. I don't like it that it's everything doesn't matter. Let's go with the power transformer. Here we go. We had these. I know that they're 4-way, but there's no high voltage input here. We have these, but there are only 2 high voltage inputs in there. We have this one. This is 4-way big one. We have this. No, these are not it. We have this transformer. Actually, you know what? I think this one would be better option. Excuse me. I think this one would be better option for us. Build it something like this. Something like this. But high voltage should come from the other side. Unfortunately, we don't have that choice. So I think we should build... this can be vanilla as well. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can go with this one. And then we would go with the high voltage power cables from here to over there. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay. Is there a possibility for this? Here we go. There we go. This is what Mr. Bill suggested, and I think it's a genius. Thank you for this heads up. This is amazing, and I just built all this infrastructure. And if Stats comes back with an actual loading station here, we're gonna be screwed, because we would actually have a much longer station. It doesn't matter. I'll rebuild it. It's not a problem. Right. So we have a couple of other roads that we can build here. I think we're gonna be a little bit busy with this one for a second. So we need this one finished. This one can be finished like this. This one, why is this not connected? Because I just placed it there, that's why. That's it. They can be constructed. I'll assign manually roads. What's with this one here? We need pumping system first. We can do it like this. No, we don't need pumping system first. What the hell is wrong with me? We need a road first. So we need this road and then construct this road, and I need pipes to connect it to the refinery. So if we go to pipes, connect it over this road. 1, 2, 2 is enough. Okay. Okay, this looks nice. And then looks like this. Okay, that's perfect. Construct this. The last segment here, I think I'm gonna do this, you know, the band-aid removal way, where we're gonna have... Actually, wait a minute. Ah, yeah, this is going through. This one is gonna go here, and this one is going here, and that's a problem. Oh, no, it's not. So this is gonna be filled with oil here, and this line needs to be cut so we can connect it over here, and that's how the cookie crumbles. This is how it's going to be. This is the order of things. Okay, so let's have some of these road construction offices. That would be... Is that... Capital Road. I'm a smooth operator. Let's go this way. These look short. I didn't measure them, but I'll assign these just in case. And checking. Mic check, and mic check. That's wrong. All of them are short, so we need footpaths. Footpath would be... There we go. There we go. Some of the comments, when I don't reply to comments, that's always an issue. Really, I try. If I don't reply to a comment, that's a horrible thing to happen. So please call me out on that, because I think I should be able to reply to all the comments. If I don't see something, it's not me being an a-hole. It's just like, for some reason, either YouTube algorithm or for some reason I forgot. But anyway, what I wanted to say is, my question is, I just noticed this road crane in our footpath office, and Stats never replied about excavators in footpath offices. What do you think about this? What do you guys think about this? Because this setup here, this is Dennis's setup, and Stats setup over there, they're both using similar same footpath setups. And previously we had, and I think Stats said as well, that we should not use excavators because of the roads having too little worker requirements. Footpaths, sorry, you're having too little worker requirements to be finished. So even the longest one can be finished with more or less 1 or 2 buses of people. So excavator would be waste of space. And then when I actually removed the excavator, the people said that new or stats, and I'm not sure who said that. I'm gonna say people because I'm not sure. You guys said that the excavators with the new game mechanics will be useful because you will be able to build long footpaths with the machinery, which we could even before, but suddenly this is now it's acceptable to have machinery working. But for me it's not. Now it's actually opposite. For me, I don't think we should be that this should be done by people, all of it, footpaths, because it's done too fast, and this taking space of the excavator taking space in the footpath office. I think it's better used for additional bus or whatever needs to be to expand the production. Anyway, we have a nuclear working away on the power plant, which is the most important thing we're building at the moment. And these cables, as you can see, I forgot to put. I didn't forget. It's fine. We can make it in time. But this stuff here, you can see that the excavator is needed here. Do we even have excavator? Yeah, we have excavator on these cables. I think they're gonna require. Let's go with the buses. And they're gonna require buses to deliver electrical components. Don't crash! Don't crash! It froze. Okay. Cuban Missile Crisis. And the last segment here, it only requires few. Okay, do they have excavator or whatever? It's being resolved, but there's nothing visual there. Maybe this guy is visual from here. Yeah, it says that he has excavator. That's perfect. It's gonna be done in seconds, and then we're gonna need another bus here because we're gonna need more electrical components. So electrical component of this area is being finished. The mechanical components, I'm betting that these guys are delivering mechanical. I told you so. I told you so. I told you not to go there. I told you not to go there. There we go. Footpaths. This is what we forgot. We forgot to build footpaths to this power plant from the airport and from the bus terminal here. So let's go for the airport first. I think this is going to be good enough. Okay, airport done. Bus terminal, is there any way? Let's see how far they have to walk to get here. 250 meters. That's gonna be tricky. If I try to build additional footpath to this power plant from here, 68 meters. Let's cancel this. Cancel all footpaths. 64. 670. Oh boy, this is gonna be at the edge, but let them finish it. Let them finish it. Let's finish this one. Right, so what I wanted to do in this episode is get our construction offices up and running. So there are only 3 projects I would like to focus on. Maybe four. Let's go with 4. 3 projects I would like to focus on. That would be the new refinery extension. This is going to be capital city area responsibility. We have the expansion of the coal power plant over here, temporary, ever so slightly temporary, and of course the nuclear facilities that we're going to be building soon. That's the second thing. The third thing is the Koptigrad and the oil storage facilities that are going to be built here. Now, I wanted to cover a couple of things and mention a couple of things regarding the oil supplies. Yes, we will have trains coming through the capital city, bypassing the main train station, but I'm really hoping to have this limited to 3 trains, period. Like literally 3 trains for every single resource that we have. They're gonna be coming here and emptying all the storage we have and topping off the storage, the central storage. And then most of the trains that are gonna be coming for distribution of oil will not go through the capital city, but they're gonna actually come here. They're gonna come here and load off from this station and then go back and distribute oil elsewhere. So this is the main how many trains actually will run through here, because JP mentioned in the comment section that we shouldn't be building these intersections here because there's going to be a lot of traffic going through this area. The only traffic that's going to be going through this area is coal supplies that's going to be shared by this segment of the line, and then we have the 3 trains for the whole country, 3 trains coming in here, going through this segment, and going to oil refinery and topping off there. So these are the only segments. I have to say one thing, guys. If you didn't play this map, it's not easy. It was never easy. For a moment I thought like, okay, now finally we have an easy job, but it's not easy. I'm gonna talk about easy part of this map. First of all, when we developed here, this hopefully is gonna be short, but when we developed this map, when we started on this map, we literally had only fields. That's it. We don't have anything here. We had some little coal supplies over here, but they are minuscule, and even building infrastructure for this coal supply that we have here was really bad. We did use cheaty mines, but bear in mind that these cheaty mines didn't have the infrastructure to deliver coal ore. No. They delivered coal ore with the conveyor belts, but the trucks had to be used for coal deliveries itself. So it wasn't really beneficial to us. Second of all, when we had to expand... sorry. When we had to expand further on, I wanted to build Whale Tier straight away. Whale Tier as a city was supposed to be a next stop. You guys gave me a kick in the rear end, which was a really good kick, because that would be next to impossible and would last forever to build this, because the trucks going there through this canyon, because we still didn't have the tunnel or the bridge, that was too expensive for us to build, it would take a long time, and potentially even buses wouldn't reach there to build anything in Whale Tier. So we had to build intermediate city, which actually taught me how little space cities need to have in order to operate with 1,500 people, which would be 700 workers, which were then building a small reserves of iron that we had in Markusovo, and then building the whole Whale Tier. So it was challenge. It was the only way we could have done this. And then with challenge, it was really big challenge to build Murmansk, and Murmansk was kind of, I think it was a great plan and idea of building Murmansk. That was the main city for building the rest of the cities around here, plus later on became the city that is actually constructing the supplying workers for the iron ore industries. So we had that as well. So the Murmansk is the poster child of our expansion. And finally, after Nisesburg and capital city area, I was like, finally we have the central plain, we have space to build crap. But we don't. We wouldn't have any farms here, which is also not a problem, because I don't know how long these farms will actually be part of the setup over here, because I already see a lot of industrial potential, living space, this kind of stuff being over here. So I don't know how long these farms will survive, and again I'm back to the mindset where we don't have enough space. So logistics area, I need to do something about this. For example, I agreed straight away from the beginning, I thought from the beginning that the logistic area of Murmansk and capital city are too close, but they're also not. They're both too close and not. So I'm thinking of combining these logistical areas. Wait a second, don't criticize straight away. I'm thinking of combining it, that I should put logistics area in one area and the construction area in the other. Which one where? I don't know. We'll see. This is an idea. Maybe potentially even removing Murmansk industrial area altogether from here, and then create a supply line from steel production over here to steel storage over here, and then use this area only for steel distribution, which is something that we badly need. So steel distribution going through here. Even this new plan would create additional intersection in the main railroad, and I want to reduce this. And I think a lot of you agree that reducing number of intersections on this railroad, because I did not, absolutely zero. I urge you to comment again what kind of semaphore setup would resolve the amount of trains here. Don't talk about reduction of the amount of trains. This is not the topic. The topic is semaphores. If you don't think any amount of semaphores or any semaphore setup would resolve this issue, period, we can close this, because I don't understand any setups of semaphore that would speed up the transfer of trains to here. I still think that the amount of intersections is interfering with us. So I had a couple of options. We still do have a couple of options, and I'm gonna act on them. So we have a railroad. We have a railroad setup, railroad line going there. I'm already thinking, this is kind of in plans, that I will be removing one of these fields and putting a railroad from here. I don't have to remove the fields. I can just probably, you know, do the railroad thing and have a steel setup on this side. So have a steel storage on the hillside next to the airport, and have a train coming here for steel distribution. Trains, plural, all the trains. This will remove this intersection from play. This intersection, I believe, is the worst intersection I ever built. It's a necessity. It needs to be like this, because we can just stop the steel distribution and rebuild it, which is something that probably should do. But I will try to set up a new steel storage area. How are we gonna get that steel and where? I have no idea. Actually, I have another option. No, I don't think this is an option. No, I don't think we have any other option. I was thinking of keeping the steel distribution next to this, but because of the infrastructure already in place, I don't see us creating viable functional intersection that's gonna deliver and take the steel away from this storage. There you go, I said it. Hopefully I didn't make a lot of people cry. So I'm thinking that this storage needs to go. We can store it somewhere else. We can store steel somewhere else. The problem is going to be transporting that steel from the steel mill to wherever we're gonna take it, to wherever we're gonna store it. I was thinking of putting pressure on this part of the railroad line, because there wouldn't be any intersection interfering with this line, which is the busiest line in the whole Republic, and putting it here. So how much steel do we have stored over here? We have 2,500 tons. Is there something equivalent to this that we can use? Probably. What can we do to use this? You see these mud roads? These mud roads are absolutely not necessary anymore, because these mud roads here were used to construct the footpaths. So what I was thinking is asphalting some of the roads going into the steel mill, and I already hear people say, you need to build a road cargo station, and probably you're right. Road cargo station to load steel. If we try to load it from the steel mill itself, it might be a problem. No space. No space. Let's see if we can find space for this. We can build it here. Yeah. We can have a steel distribution from here, even through these crappy roads, and deliver them to a new storage facility, wherever it's going to be. And then we can build new infrastructure over here when we remove this storage facility. We remove this storage facility when we unload everything from this steel storage. We can then destroy this, build the road cargo depot, build a road over or under, obviously over this railroad, and then have trucks, like big Maz trucks, Belarusian trucks, big ones, delivering crap load of steel from road cargo station over here to new storage area here, and then the trains will do the rest of it. There you go. I said it. What can we do? What's the internal storage here? 250 tons. That's nothing. What can be done with this steel? We can stop distributing this steel straight away. Let's see if we can build similar storage like that over here, because that storage is not small. It takes a lot of space, and I would like to be as less disruptive as possible. Let's go to a mod section. Let's go to a mod section and let's see the cargo stations. So we have couple of, it doesn't have to be big. This is gonna be, I think this one is gonna be perfectly fine. So road cargo station is fine. We need storage. Storage. Open storage, as a matter of fact. Let's go with a really small one. I'm kidding. Robs is one. Robs. What's the capacity? 1,600. 1,600. And this is actually the least disruptive storage we have because it's long. And if we press F2 on the hillside here, it shouldn't take too much space. Like if we build it like this, we can even probably rotate it twice. Let's see if we can level this area a little bit more. Let's try leveling this area a little bit more. So if we try to level this area... Okay, this is going to be not a little bit more. This is crap load of leveling that we're doing. This is a shitload of leveling. This is like Major League Baseball level of leveling. I have no idea why I said that. I don't understand the game of baseball. I watched it 0 times. I watched the movies about baseball. They were nice. John Goodman as a Babe Ruth. What was the name of that movie? I totally forgot. Yeah, I like my English skills are not based on any school because I didn't study English in school. I only studied English in MTV taught me English. There you go. I said, why the hell? Really? This is the airport area? Look at this. Look at the red bottom. You can't really build a warehouse here. It's not even a tall building, but it's nice. It's good to understand, and it's good that we have this kind of mechanic in the game. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Can we build a road? That's interesting. Can we build a road next to the airport? There we go. And because there was they were preventing us to build crap here, so road is fine. Okay, that's perfect. So this is just a utility road that's going to be used for constructing the warehouse. Okay, that's fine. So we can do it like this. We can do it like this. What the hell? Sure, whatever, man. So we can do this. This is just for construction purposes. We need a road cargo station. I probably should start marking crap. So cargo station for loading stuff here would be this one. This way, whatever, yeah, it's not a problem. Any direction you prefer. The only problem is that I'm gonna have to think about a bridge over this railroad here. So probably something like this would be better. Why I pointed away from everything is because... No, this is the wrong direction. Because I wanted the traffic. You remember the story I told you about this station? Why is it built like this? Not to interfere with each other. Urals. Wood carrying Ural trucks, not these mods, will be carrying steel. Ural trucks. I love Ural trucks. That's probably my favorite Soviet and today's Russian truck, Ural. Okay, continuing. Road cargo station. It needs to be in this direction. Why is that? I'm gonna explain again. We can build it anywhere. Doesn't really matter. We need to have space for a bridge. Bridge is the important one. The problem is when we build a bridge, it actually has to have enough space for this. Where is it? Go away. Here we go. So let's go. Let's build this in mud and no, let's build. You're kidding me. I wanted to. Remove it. Let's do this. I'll build it in gravel just because we will need it. I can do it like this. Oh, let's try this. How will this look like? Because... What? Seriously? Okay, let's do it like this. Do it like this, and then we need a piece of road. Perfect, enough, more than enough, and then we need a bridge. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this works? Oh, crap. Okay, let's try higher. So something like this. Wow, I have no idea. I know that this bus station doesn't operate anymore. This bus station was a temporary solution for us to have workers delivered here to finish the steel mill. So technically this bus station can go away. This bus station can go away, and the rest of the stuff from here can go away. Go away, go away, go. Really? Alright, they're counting this as a structure. That's fine. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, let's see these buildings. Buildings, quote unquote, go away. We still have to pass over this railroad here, so it's gonna be a little bit of, let's see, mud roading. What? No, remove mud roading. There we go. That's a better choice of words. Not even close, but yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild all of this. I'll have to rebuild all of this for the fire protection access. So we have, really, okay, that sounds stupid. Let's shrink this all the way. Really? Why is this a problem? There we go, there we go. So something like this, and then I will have to be right. The bridge here is actually wrong. Let's remove this bridge. This bridge needs to go away. Needs to stay high, like this. Let's turn off this snapping thing. Where is it? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Something like this, and then we're gonna go for, you can see that we can, so we're gonna go down here where we're gonna have a smaller storage than this. And wait, do we have any industrial connections over here? So let's see, cargo, we have. So if we remove all of these railroads from here, maybe we can use the same storage facility. Oh, that's gonna be interesting to build. That's gonna be crap load of problems for us. Let's do this. Can I just, yeah, delete? Perfect. Just delete on the the keyboard. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. I should I continue saying yes? Delete, yeah. No. Perfect. We have a couple of segments here. We can remove it manually with this tool. Let's just go. Don't use the demolish button, because this demolish crap lot of stuff. So we can even try to implement this similar thing here. So if we go again to mod section, we go for our loading cargo station. You know what? Let's just mark this as an important one, just in case. And then we can have something like. Yeah, not even close. The problem is that it has to have entrance and the exit. Yeah, I think we are overcomplicating this. I think I should build smaller storage, because it's not even a storage, it's a storage of a storage. So building. Oh, right, there's electricity hoses going through here. That's fine. We can build it like this. Let's see, escape. We're gonna go for this. Can we do the same? Let's do the same. There we go, a little bit. Looks, that's it. And then can we do the stupid thing or a nice thing or whatever? Stupid thing, yeah, sure. Stupid is what stupid does. An idea, not really that it has to be like this, an idea, a concept or whatever. We can always change this. It's not, we can always, I want to know, what do you guys think about this? I mean, like, what do you really think about this? So this is simple, and this setup of the roundabout building setup is actually quite good, because the vehicles entering the system will go right, and from this side the vehicles exiting the system will go right. They will never interact with each other. It's practically perfect loop for both of those. So what do you think about this? I think it's not the smartest thing I ever did, not the physical look of it, but the whole concept. I probably should consider building or removing stuff from around the steel mill and resetting the how everything works. For example, these iron loading and unloading trains, because there's not many of them, I can always remove this railroad from around here. and then we would have space next to this storage facility to build. We would remove this fueling station, probably we will have to rebuild it, but anyway, there's options. What do you think about this? What do you think about this storage being a thing? There we go. One other thing I wanted to check and do, yeah, actually that was the main thing I wanted to do, to start moving stuff. And then there's this. I was thinking, because Murmansk is not per se doing a lot of construction, it does back everything up, but it's not doing per se a lot of construction. I was thinking of having Murmansk area here remove all this, not fuel logistics, which also can be removed, but like cement, gravel, well, fuel can be redone. I would like to remove this intersection here. So this intersection and this one here, if I remove them, I think that's like huge chunk of work done. Worries off our back. This is my view of the railroad system around here. We would remove two, in my book, the most crucial intersections that are causing the most problems. Why are they causing the most problems? First, Murmansk area here, not because it's Murmansk, but in Murmansk area here, a lot of trains come here. A lot of trains come here. We have at least 3 different trains on this small area. The second thing is they're close to each other, way too close. And this steel area, third thing, it has these exchangers that makes the intersection even bigger than it's supposed to be. So 2 of them reacting with each other, plus how they're built, I think that's a problem. This is a little bit better. It would be better if it's even longer, but this is a little bit better. And then let's say fuel supplies. If we remove fuel supply from here, we can, well, if we remove the fuel supply can be used, we can use all the fuel supply, and bitumen and construction materials can be always used from capital city area, which again, it's crap. I'm not happy with the design of this area, especially with this small station, especially with this small station, and especially with, no, that's it, with those 2 stations. I would like to change that. The setup here is the same as Murmansk, but it has a lot more space, so I don't think we're gonna have a lot of issues with this. Okay. One last thing, we're gonna cover gravel. We talked about gravel several times in the comment section, and I don't think a lot of people remember. I think some of you will remember, but I think some of you won't remember how much issues we had with gravel shortages. Yes, that was an issue, as funny as it might seem, but the gravel shortages happened. Are literally production stuff. We had people being delivered to construction sites that they're not even working there because there's no gravel, because there's no prefab panels, because there's no cement being produced, just because there were gravel shortages. So supply chain, gravel supply chain, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I mean, like, we can work on it, but I don't really want to touch it. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this. Why is there only 300 tons of gravel in our central production of gravel if we are not using gravel? If we have too much, we are not dumping, we're not exporting gravel anywhere. Why do we have only 300 tons of gravel here? Because our gravel production is running at a limit. Just because storages here are full, just because these storages here are full, doesn't mean that we have gravel. We are consuming crap load of gravel. Look at this. This is our prefab production and cement production. We are not, and as far as I understand, we are not exporting cement. Did I set up that? That sounds familiar. I could have set up the cement export, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I did. If we are exporting any prefab panels, that's after supplying every single thing in the country. We should have more gravel. And look at this. This is even the industrial area that didn't have enough workers because Weltir was burning down. Well, freezing up. But and we are still consuming all the gravel that we are producing. So supply chain of gravel shouldn't be touched. We can, yeah, I can manually manage the gravel supply around the country. For example, temporarily, well, they are still having their own gravel, but let's say, actually no, I don't even know where I would stop supplying gravel. We are building this industrial area over here. Let's see, this one. Well, they already sucked up most of the gravel and whatever they need for the groundwork. This one here requires 865 tons of concrete. This is a power plant, gas power plant. We discussed in the last episode that 3/4 of that is gravel, plus gravel. I think it would be just under 1,000 tons of gravel required only for this power plant. And that's the supply here. That's it. We're not talking about roads, gravel roads, other constructions here that require gravel or concrete or whatever they need in this. Literally, just this power plant requires 1,000 tons of gravel. Period. And gravel is something that I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch it. The only thing we can do with gravel is expand it, like more gravel. And look at this fun stuff happening here. What's with this? Well, at least you're full. Okay. Okay, we have a minute left or so. We can check what's happening around the country. Let's start with Whale Tier. Did you start dying again? Looks like potentially not. We got some people. Let's unpause for last minute or so just to make, ourselves happy. So let's see what we have here. We are missing some workers. Looks like we are recovering altogether. This is still at 96%. I would like to see what they need. They need jobs. Forget about it. Meat, you should have that. Culture, you should have that. I think everything on this list should be recovered. So pub, here we go. Pub. Oh, I forgot about pub. Pub is working. You even have pub. Do you have access to pub? You have access to pub. Go to pub. So they should even have pub, but they shouldn't be complaining about this. Spirituality, yeah, right. Okay, you can complain about this because I don't care. So these people should have everything that they need. We can slowly start to implement public transport system because people are being transported here. Sure. So which line should we implement first? We have public. I think public and workers. Yeah, let's go with public. We have public and we have Whale Tier. The end of the. So let's see, end of the is this one here. So these are just coming back. Okay, that's one. The second one that's coming back, I need this double, the harmonica, the accordion buses. Yeah, we discussed this. Actually, yeah, it's fun fact. In the Balkans, well, I think it's most of the Central Eastern Europe, harmonica and accordion are called the same. They're both harmonicas. The harmonica, yeah, tell me about this, guys. What about if you're not English speaker, how do you call accordion? In Balkans would be usna harmonica, usna being the lip harmonica, and the accordion is actual harmonica. It's funny, I understand. Anyway, the public transport system is implemented, but anyway, we literally call these harmonica buses, which would be accordion buses. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to say, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Guys, happy Thursday. And I'm going to see you tomorrow in the next one. Bye-bye.